Hello and welcome to I Can't Believe This Got Greenlit, a show where we discuss movies from our childhood, our nostalgias from watching them as kids, how they got made, and our experiences rewatching them as adults. I am one of your hosts, Nick Warner, and joining me as always, Matthew Pelton.
Hi, Nicholas.
Hey.
Now, I gotta warn you, I'm like half joining you today. I'm very ill.
You know, it's okay though, because we have a very special guest in the studio.
Yeah, we do.
Incredible.
It's not just the two of us.
Honestly, it might be a thing where it's like you plus her equals one full person.
It helps.
She's also ill.
Yeah, and then you're also ill. So we have like 1.5 out of 3.
1.5 out of 3.
We're cruising.
Welcome to the show. My girlfriend back, well, technically first time in studio, Maddie Kutza.
Yay.
How's it going? How's it feel to be in studio?
It's super cool.
It's
Weird,
like
right?
adorable, isn't it?
I said the vibes in here are immaculate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Evie winning vibes.
Right.
That's I do say so myself.
For those of you who don't know, Maddie was on the Summer Sessions, which was our summer like podcast version of the show.
Yeah.
And this is her first time being in Boston. Well, first time being in Boston for the show.
Ever.
Ever. She just actually flew in from Orlando. We're very happy to have her on the show and very happy to talk about the movie she picked for this week.
I will say, okay, so I know you've been to Boston many times.
Sure.
Because I think every time me and Nick do an episode, you're outside with a big sign, like,
yeah.
I can't believe got Greenlit, like, let me in, please. Like,
Yes.
You're just our biggest fan.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting a bit creepy, to be
I know.
honest.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's whatever. So we finally let you in.
Yeah.
Because, like, the police said maybe just, like, interact with her
maybe
and she'll
just
go
once.
away. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
once.
Right.
So we thought Summer Sessions would do it. Didn't work.
No.
And
That was
I
all on
yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah.
I want to point out that Nick made me sit right next to you. Nick gets to sit
Yeah.
far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if something happens, I'm the first one to go.
I'm going to be with her all weekend, so I'm staying as far away.
This is our
No,
last
I'm kidding.
episode.
This will not be returning next week.
Yeah. But yes, we are here to talk today about a movie that Maddie picked, and
Yes.
I'm very excited to talk about it for many reasons. The 2009 hit cult classic,
Oh God.
G-Force.
It's cult classic. Is that being kind?
Extremely
I
kind.
have to say.
Maddie, because you're our guest today, do you want to start? What is your experience with this movie? Do you have any childhood stories? I know we talked briefly on the phone yesterday, and I want you to share what you were telling me yesterday because I thought it was very funny.
Uh-oh.
We were on the phone. He, do not talk about this. Do not talk about this now. Save it for later. I'm like, oh, I need to tell somebody. But basically, I remember this movie. I remember the name G-Force.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, yes.
So I remember when Disney Plus first came out, G-Force was not on there yet.
This is like 2019.
Yes.
What's even the point of Disney Plus if there's no G-Force?
No, that's what I thought. So I was like, oh my gosh, I need to mark down the date when it's coming out. Like it said the date. And I was so excited to watch this movie. So
Wait, did it have like an official like release date? And
on
it was,
Disney
like-
Plus, it was
You
like
bet it
coming
did.
May 29th
Oh,
or something.
So you were like
Wait,
really
why
excited.
were you so excited?
I was like, God, I
understand.
loved this movie as a kid. So then I never watched it.
Oh,
The
whoops.
first time I watched it was 2 days ago.
That's incredible.
That's awesome.
And I'm watching it and I'm like, wow, I remember nothing. I don't remember this movie at all.
A single thing?
A single thing. But the whole time I was like, oh my God, this is my favorite movie when I was a kid. It was
Yeah.
G-Force and like Fred. I was like, oh my God, those movies are everything
Which
to me.
explains a lot
Right.
about you.
Yeah.
Right. But now I remembered nothing about G-Force. Watching it,
Wow.
like all the plot twists were new to me.
That's a while.
Wait, do you know if you watched G-Force like in theaters or was it like a DVD?
I don't
or?
know.
Okay, awesome.
I think it was a DVD. I definitely remember watching it though because I
Okay.
remember seeing G-Force coming on Disney Plus and thinking, "Wow, I need to rewatch this
Like
movie."
my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
movie's
yes,
back.
but I'm convinced I never saw it, and I'm convinced
Wow.
I saw maybe the wrong movie. And what I told Nick was, I remember the movie Bolt had the hamster
Yes.
and the ball.
Yes.
Right.
And I think that was my only memory of G-Force. Was not G-Force.
So in a show that's designed for childhood movies, you picked a movie you have never seen
I was
until
gonna
2
say.
days ago.
No. I know I saw it. I have no memory.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I think we have to have you complete the trilogy and come back for Bolt because
Yeah.
Bolt-
Season 3.
Well,
yeah.
Bolt's a great movie.
Bolt. Yeah. Fair.
We'll save
okay.
it.
We'll talk about it.
We'll
We'll talk
save
about
That
it. We'll
should
talk
Yeah,
about
not
we'll
be.
save it.
Well, this is not my fault. G-Force was on the list that
It was.
your co-host
I was
provided
saying, I
me.
did not put
Yes.
G-Force on the
I
list.
did.
That was on
For
that list.
Public record.
I remember
was
that
Nicholas Sean
movie
Warner.
vividly. I guess I can kind of jump in. We owned the DVD of this growing up. I remember the cover very vividly.
Yes.
I remember watching this so many times with my brother Zach. Hi Zach, we love you.
Hi, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
But yeah, it was one of those like there were a mix of them. It was all like the early 2000s live action films, like the early Dwayne The Rock Johnson like movies where he had hair. It was like
Yeah,
all of
rest in
those
peace,
movies. You know what I mean? It was like The Tooth Fairy or like Bedtime Stories. It was like those weird movies that like clearly don't hold up.
No.
But I remembered it and I was like, we have to talk about this.
That's fair. Listen, The Rock's hair doesn't hold up either.
No, it
feel any
doesn't.
better.
It's gone.
It's
The hair was
gone.
horrible to begin with.
It was real bad.
The receding hairline was insane.
No.
It's insane. So have you seen this at all?
No.
As a child? No. So you're coming in blind.
I'm coming in blind. I remember when this came out, and no offense to the two of you,
Sure.
I remember when this movie came out, seeing like a trailer for it. And what year was this? Do you know?
2009.
2009. So I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm too old for this.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're beyond this.
I was at this point. It was game over. So I skipped G-Force.
Interesting.
This is my first ever time watching.
Interesting.
It. Yeah.
That says a lot because for the people that have seen this movie, I feel like they turn out to be a certain way when they grow up. And
No comment.
Yeah.
The two of them are sitting next to you right
I got
now.
to be careful. Yeah.
Okay, jumping right into production. Not super interesting compared to last week with Curious George.
Aw.
I have to say, I was a bit disappointed because I was going in and I was like, there has to be something. Maybe a what's his name? Will Arnett.
Yes.
Will Arnett
Yeah,
story
yeah.
or like a Zach
Sam
Galifianakis
Rockwell or
story.
something, yeah.
This cast is like fully loaded.
It is.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's shocking.
And there wasn't a ton. But what I did find is that the director of this movie, stick with me here. It's Hoyt Yeatman. Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
I think it's pronounced Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg.
That's what
Yeah.
you meant.
So
Yeah.
Spielberg, this is actually Spielberg's directorial debut.
Yeah, his
no.
first one.
It's it's Yeatman's directorial debut, this movie.
Oh, it is.
And
Okay.
also,
I can tell.
it's like possibly the only movie that he's ever directed.
Well,
Oof.
no comment.
I'm not surprised. Also, spoiler alert, I think we all feel exactly the same way about this movie.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting
yeah.
right now.
Yeah. But he was mainly like a visual effects supervisor. And then they brought him on to direct this
Oh.
movie because I feel like it was because maybe he was in talks with visual effects and then he was like, I'm going to direct
Might
it.
as well just do it myself.
Yeah. And then he never directed anything ever
oh
again,
no.
That's terrible.
which kind of stinks. But yeah, this is written actually weirdly by a husband and wife. It was a
really?
husband and wife power couple named Cormac and Marianne Wibberley.
Oh yeah, because remember in the credits it's written by like the Waberleys or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's
who are
both-
now I
they?
feel bad for what I'm about to say.
Oh, I'm going to
We
dunk on
love
it so
the
hard.
movie.
Right,
I love
guys?
the movie. I love the movie.
They also were the writers of National Treasure.
Are you serious?
I take back everything I said. That movie's phenomenal.
Isn't that crazy?
That movie's amazing.
It is cool though to see like the couples in
Yeah, they're
Hollywood
good for
kinda
them.
doing their
Now,
thing.
do we know
That's
if they're
so
still
cute.
together and writing movies or?
I don't know if they're still together, and
Are
I
they
don't
still
know
around?
if
Yeah.
they're. Well, I don't know if they're still around. I don't know if they're still
Oh.
writing movies. I don't know what their deal is now.
Okay.
But yeah, they did National Treasure. They did this.
Okay,
and
let's just
from there,
hope for the best.
Yeah,
know.
I
Yeah.
really. National Treasure is a national treasure.
Yeah. Cinematography was done by a guy named Bohan Bazelli. Yep.
Classic. Yeah, we all know him.
He was also the guy who did more recently Peter Pan and Wendy, which is the Disney
Oh, the
Plus
Disney. So he's still in the
movie.
Disney
Didn't
train.
see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. He ended up doing like a lot of weird Disney like side projects. So this is like his
Okay.
main, but he like did a lot of cinematography for them, which is kind of
So
cool.
he's like a Disney guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
just
Murder
Nick in the future.
Right.
Yes,
I was gonna say it's
basically.
exactly me.
It's just you.
Murder Mystery 2, the Adam Sandler movie. for
There's
Netflix.
one?
There's two.
Okay.
And then Six Underground, the Ryan Reynolds like action thriller on Netflix.
I don't know what
as
that
well.
is.
Never
It was
heard.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out a couple years ago, and it had like weird. It had like a week's worth of marketing, but like it was everywhere, and then it like fell off because no one liked it.
Was this like after like Red Notice?
I think it
Is
was
that what
before
this
Red
is?
Notice.
It's
I think Six Underground started the like weird Netflix with like these massive actors that end up
Yeah.
being garbage.
Okay.
You know, or like the Gray Man.
It was like the Russo brothers.
the Russo
and
brothers.
Ryan
This was
Reynolds. Not Ryan Reynolds.
Michael Bay. Six Underground.
Oh, yeah, I think I have
Massive
heard of this.
explosions. Yeah, it was
I do
crazy.
remember this movie.
You know, I listen to you guys talk all the time on this show, and I have no idea what you're talking about half the time. But I
And
still love it.
Is this the answer? Is
This is
exactly
exactly what I'm. I'm just like looking at
You're
both
just
of you
doing
like
it in person
amazed.
this time.
Yeah.
Happily, because Maddie's here, this is produced by Walt Disney Pictures. I don't
There
think
you
I
go.
realized that G-Force was a Disney movie until I was doing research on it, and I was like, "This is perfect. We have Maddie here. This is
Yeah, I
wonderful."
didn't either.
Right.
Even when
Yeah.
we went on Disney Plus, I didn't think twice about it. And then when I hit play, the opening logo is Disney. I'm like, oh, this is Disney.
It was a full
Yeah.
blown, like they didn't buy it. It was
no,
like a
this
full
is.
blown.
Yeah, I thought
Disney
it was just
production.
like maybe they distributed it
Either
or something. They
acquisition
made
or
this.
something.
That's
Yeah.
why this is such a disappointment.
I know. It stinks.
That's why this is such a wonderful film. That's what
I'm
you
sorry,
meant to
I love
say.
that
Poor
couple.
Cormac and Marion.
Oh.
It had a $150 million budget. I bet you 100 of that went to the actors.
1,000%.
And it grossed $292.8 million. So
okay.
I don't, and now mind you, because we usually do the rule of thumb, double it. But I don't know how much marketing this actually had.
I don't. What is a Disney movie? So I feel like probably more than we think.
Maybe, but even so, I'm gonna have to assume that it made a little bit of money, if not broke even. I'm gonna say the
fair.
double rule doesn't apply to this, just for
it's probably
sake of
super
argument,
close.
But yeah, I bet you it's really really close. But yeah, it was not received pretty well critically or financially. Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Which I'm not too surprised at. This is Disney's first live action and CGI animation mix, which is pretty cool.
You know what? I think it looked really good.
Really? I think
stumped me.
Right,
I thought they were real.
Right from the
I
beginning.
did too, to be honest.
Okay,
what do you mean CGI?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Progressively, I thought the CGI got better, but right in like the first scene where it's Zach Galifianakis in like that really dimly lit spy room, it was like very apparent that it was a CGI guinea pig. Like I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just the lighting, but he was like fully lit. Like it just didn't look.
That's
good.
fair.
But I think from then on, it got progressively better.
Okay.
But I remember I noticed it in the beginning.
I think I also kind of agree. I think it held up, but maybe my bar was set so low because of how many movies we've watched on this show.
Yeah, that's fair.
Where it's just been like horrendous.
Yeah.
So
I thought
like,
it was
surprised.
decent for 2009.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And it still looks.
Yeah. No, that's
it still
fair.
looks like it could have been made.
Yeah, like the mole. I think
last
still
year.
looks pretty good.
Yeah.
There's little elements where I'm like, you know what? For 2009, you're right. It's not.
That's
not
fair.
that bad.
And also, like when you compare some of the movies that are made in literally 2023 to
It
this,
looks worse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Right.
to be fair, that's fair. It's no Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I'll say that. But perfect transition.
No way. Don't tell me Robert Rodriguez.
No.
Okay.
But very
imagine?
similar story, and you're gonna understand why you had such visceral reactions to this movie. Can you take a guess?
Oh.
Who was the actual creator of this?
Was it like the guy's kid again?
Yeah, the director's
Are
son.
you
He's
serious?
the person
Come on.
Are you
who came
serious?
with the original idea for the film when he was 5 years old. And the director liked it so much, he went to the producer of the film with the idea.
How do they not learn their lesson on this?
And they went forward with
How
it.
does this happen twice on this show? This is
How does
impossible.
that happen twice in real life?
Yeah, ever? This is insane. I'm about to storm out.
That's so interesting.
Like, I love how like every film professor I've ever had in my 4 years at Emerson, every single one, but this is the toughest business. You'll never break in. You'll never be able to make a movie ever. There's now 2 5-year-old kids that are making movies on our show. What is this?
And also, it's like this guy's directorial debut.
Yeah, what the?
So
That's so brave.
So he
That
was a
is
visual effects
so
guy,
brave.
and he went to the one of the producers at Disney of all people in 2009. So it's not like they're pre-established. It's not like they're waiting to be established.
No.
They're pre-established.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
the Walt Disney Company in 2009.
Yeah, this is Disney.
This is post Lion King, post Renaissance, post everything.
Post
And
Chicken Little.
Post Chicken Little.
Oh my God.
And he was like, "This is an idea I had that my son actually had," and they were like, "Yes." And then he never directed again because his son
Yeah,
just stopped
wild.
caring.
Yeah, his son stopped coming up with cool ideas. That's why.
It's
I'm freaking out. I'm so mad right now.
It's criminally insane. But that's all I have for production. Nothing like
Wow.
terribly interesting aside from the
Like the
kid
kid.
and then the husband and wife who actually wrote the
it.
movie.
Well, now I feel bad
Wow.
for them. They got to sign some 5-year-old kid story.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Literally.
what if my gerbil was like a secret agent? And then what do we do with that?
What if the mole was the mole? Spoiler alert.
Wait, whoa, that's genius.
What if we had Zach Galifianakis? You're like, how do you know?
What if it was Sam Rockwell? They're like, what?
Yeah.
Even I don't know who that is. What are you talking about? I'm so bad. I'm so bad this movie.
It's a wild time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I guess going right into plot, we open with the Walt Disney original live action.
Yeah, it was
Opening.
like after
Yeah.
the little blue animated one, right?
Yeah.
Which I kind of weirdly miss.
You know
like
what?
they have
Didn't we
the
say
new
that?
one.
I don't
On
like the
some
new one.
episode.
I remember we said that about the DreamWorks one.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was also the original blue animated Disney one's really nice.
Yeah, that
The
one.
new one's too much.
The new one is
Way
The new one's a
too
whole
much.
movie before you watch
It
the
is a
movie.
whole,
Yeah.
It is cool. I liked it at first,
Sure.
but I think just especially watching this, I really, really
It's so
missed
simple.
Yeah.
the original.
Because I like the animated one, and you're right. The kind of live action one, I guess
Yeah.
you could argue. It's nice. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just the castle.
Nice and
But then the new one, it's
This
like
one, they're-
a full 5 minutes.
the
Literally,
camera
I'm
is
like,
coming in
oh
from
my-
behind the castle.
It's
and then
crazy. It's like
swooping
a
over
train
and
or something. It's
Yeah.
so much.
What are we doing?
Well, it's the same thing with the DreamWorks one. Like that one now has like 20 different things going on at once. It's way too much.
It's crazy. It's not just the Kid in the Moon. It's like Kung Fu Panda, Trolls.
I
you
don't
know
care.
what? I have
I
a
want the Kid in the
theory,
Moon.
conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
I think it's Nicole Kidman's fault.
You think?
I do.
With
Because
AMC?
I think they did that amazing AMC commercial.
for like
that played,
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute
That
thing.
one's fine.
How great
Don't touch
AMC.
that one.
No, that one's flawless. But I think they took the wrong message.
Yeah.
Like, like people
you
love
think she
when we
set
like
the bar too high.
Yeah, and she set the bar too high. And that whole thing is about how great AMC is while you're already at an AMC, which is why it's hysterical.
true.
And I think like Disney's like, look how great Disney is when we're already watching a Disney film,
Same
and
with
vice versa.
DreamWorks.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
took the wrong message.
I wouldn't be mad at DreamWorks if they put Kung Fu Panda in that glitter jumpsuit that she's wearing.
Now we're cooking.
That would,
Now
That
we're
would be
cooking.
fine.
Imagine if it was
Yeah,
just the
cooking
AMC
with gas
logo
now.
or the AMC intro just with
Kung Fu Panda,
Panda.
that'd be great. They should just work with the AMC intro. Just get
Jack
Nicole
Black and
Kidman.
yeah,
That would be great.
Yeah,
was
I
gonna
think
say,
like. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say that they're also like continuing that campaign, so this is not stopping anytime soon. They're coming out with more ads with her.
I know they've
Yeah.
announced it. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing another one with Nicole
Yeah.
Kidman, and I'm pumped.
It's
Oh my God,
wild.
people are gonna
But
lose
I
their
think,
minds.
listen, they took the wrong message. It's not let's expand it. It's let's get Nicole Kidman. That's
Yeah.
really the key takeaway
That
of that
is.
commercial.
Right.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah. Also, really quickly, weird side tangent. One of my friends, Declan, if you're listening, we love you.
Hi, Declan.
Love you.
He
Love you.
he works at Fandango. Or what's the
Oh.
other movie theater?
There's
that's
like
not.
Cinemark.
No, I think it is Fandango. But he works at like a not AMC, and so he goes to all of his movies there.
Okay.
And so he told me that like a couple of weeks ago he saw the AMC Nicole Kidman
Yeah.
thing for the first time.
Are you
What
serious?
did he think?
Well, because he saw it like on like
Is his mind
memes and
blown?
TikTok and
Yeah.
everything, and he was like, it was life changing.
Yes,
really was.
as it is.
So that's insane.
But you
anyways,
either get like, sorry, one more thing about
No,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
stop
go.
talking about
Yeah,
Nicole
no,
Kidman.
I understand.
You either get like two people's reactions. You either go to a theater and the whole theater's reciting it word for word,
Yeah.
or it's like people's first time, and by
Yeah.
the end there's like tears.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
understand what's
Yes,
happening, but
Or
I
they're
love
like,
it.
this is awful, and I want to get to my movie, which is me
That
most of the
too.
time.
Yeah. No,
I've seen
I
too many
recite it.
movies.
I love it.
I've seen it too.
I clap at the end.
Yeah,
Every time. You have to.
If you go to the AMC here, it's all
Yeah.
Emerson kids, so it's all people that are just
Reciting
like
it.
hooting and hollering.
I have a
yeah.
hoodie that has the whole speech on the back, and I wear it every
I
time
have a
I go to
tattoo on
AMC.
my back.
No way.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole
It's a
thing.
full color
Dude,
tattoo.
I have it
of
shaved into
Nicole
my
Kidman.
chest.
It's a hairy dude over here.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's no big deal.
Whatever.
But yeah, so we opened the film with a very dramatically lit Zach Galifianakis, which
Jump
had,
scare.
had
Jump
no
scare.
idea he
Jump
was in this
scare.
movie.
I didn't either.
The whole time I'm going, that looks like Zach Galifianakis. I'm like,
I'm like, there's no way.
it's no way.
Yeah.
And I looked up the cast, and then I started with that, and then I went to Nicolas Cage's mole.
Also, he was like billed first. It was like Nicolas Cage number
That's
one.
the
so
other thing.
weird.
I was like, he's barely in the movie.
Yeah, what's the thing? I knew nothing about this movie. So like, I think like you hear his voice first. I'm like, am I watching Between Two Ferns?
Right.
What is this? And then he shows up on screen. And I literally like jumped. I'm like, what's? I
Tracy
don't understand
Morgan
what
was a
this
jump
is.
scare to me.
Yeah.
It's just like stacked.
Stacked
Yeah.
cast. Also, they do like a voice modulation, obviously on Nicolas Cage. So for the
You can't
whole
really
entire
tell it's
movie,
him.
I couldn't
You
tell
couldn't
until like
tell.
almost the very end.
Until you read his name and then listened, you were like, that could
Yeah,
be
once you
him.
know it's him, you can
Right.
never unhear it.
No.
But
yeah,
they did do a good job on it. I'll give
Yeah.
him credit.
yeah. But yeah, they're sitting in like an interrogation room, and it's like very dimly lit, and he's talking to Darwin, who is like the main guinea pig
Yeah.
guy.
Voiced by Sam Rockwell.
Voiced by Sam Rockwell.
Which I will say is one of my favorite living actors of all time.
What else has he been in? Why I know who
I
he
love
is, but
him.
I'm trying to picture what he's
Well,
been in.
you know me, so he's been in the Way Back.
Yes,
It's one of my
okay.
favorite movies of all
Right.
time. And he was in like Moon, which is kind of like a little cult hit kind of
Okay,
thing. He's like a guy that appears in like all these little things.
that's what I
you know
thought.
what I mean?
It's similar to Galifianakis, where he just kind of like shows up, and then you're like, oh it's him.
I know him.
Yeah. And I like you can almost never really tell where he's from.
Yeah, you just know him.
And you're just
oh,
like,
that's
I know
Sam
that guy.
Rockwell. But I
Yeah.
think very underrated. I love Sam Rockwell.
Yeah,
So his voice came up, and I was like, oh,
Aw.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a nice little blanket. I was like,
Aw, so warm and cozy.
But yeah, I think Galifianakis' name is Ben in the movie, but I'm only
It's
gonna call him
Zach
Zach
Galifianakis.
Galifianakis.
Aw.
It's not Ben.
Fine.
We can call him Ben if you want.
No,
Maddie.
it's
You can call
fine.
him
I'll
Ben.
call him Zach.
Okay. But yeah, so Galifianakis is telling Darwin that their department of the FBI is being shut down, which, by the way, there's not really an explanation as to why there is a guinea pig.
They jump right
into
into
it.
Yeah, they
everything.
do.
Yeah. Why
With-
is there a department in the FBI that's just guinea pigs? What's
I don't
going
know.
on here? We don't really know.
And I will say, speaking about like jumping right into it, I remember after like 20 minutes, I paused it and one, made sure I had the right movie.
Yeah.
And two, made sure this wasn't like a sequel or like it was
Yeah.
part of a show.
Or like I started an hour into it by accident.
Because like
Yeah.
they really jump into it, and I'm like, oh, I must be missing something.
Right.
There's
Yeah,
no
no.
way this is how the movie actually
was a lot.
starts.
It
It
was-
was crazy.
It was like, okay, we're into this now. All right.
Yeah.
It's like I missed 6 seasons of like a show, and like
Right.
they made a movie spin-off, and I
Yeah.
had no prior knowledge.
Well, there was also like on like the Wikipedia page, which by the way, that's definitely not where I get all my information from.
No, definitely not.
No, definitely
he does
not.
a lot of intricate research.
Yeah,
here.
I actually talked to Zach before.
Zach Galifianakis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Nice.
talked to him. I interviewed him. But no, I was like reading it, and it was like in the Wikipedia page itself, it literally said like not to be confused with G-Force, like a space adventure or like
Oh,
whatever
no
it was.
way.
And so there's like a different movie called G-Force. So I'm glad
That's the prequel.
that yeah. That's
Probably.
The prequel. But I almost debated on texting Maddie and be like, which one of these did you mean? And then
Yeah,
when I looked at
yeah.
the other one, I was like, oh, she clearly meant the guinea pig one.
Yeah,
the
the guinea pig
pig
one.
The
FBI movie.
guinea pig.
Well, I had the same
epic.
thought. I'm like, I must have the wrong movie, but I was like,
Right.
there's talking guinea pigs. Like, there's no way this
No,
isn't
yeah.
Maddie's choice.
But yeah, so in order to keep their department afloat, the G-Force, which we are establishing in like the first 5 seconds,
Yeah.
which is made up of 3 guinea pigs, a mole, and a fly,
I forgot about the fly.
So did
Mooch.
I.
Yeah.
Mooch, is that his name?
Mhm.
That's incredible.
I
I'm glad
knew
you know
that.
the characters'
Yeah,
names
thank
because
God
I
you're
don't.
here.
It's
I know.
because I use captions.
Okay,
So
so it
it'll
said like all
tell
the
me-
characters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fair.
I am gonna have to bring this up as you go along, but
Yeah.
just keep that in mind.
I'm just gonna
Character
call them
names.
character
It's a
We
names.
struggle
big
with that on the show.
We struggle. well, we struggled with this in the movie big time.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
100%. I did.
Yeah.
Big time.
Why
'Cause
just call them by the actors' names?
I just
Zach
call
them by- Fair enough.
Galifianakis, Sam Rockwell.
It's like
Penelope Cruz.
it's the white guinea pig. It's the brown guinea pig.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Well, way to
We're
make
all-
way to make it weird. but-
they all have different colors.
Okay, Nick.
It's the green guinea pig.
I just
don't
see guinea pigs personally.
Yeah, okay,
but-
But yeah, in order to keep them afloat, the G-Force, which is that team, has to infiltrate the residence of a home electronics mogul. This
Oh,
guy
yeah.
is like this champion, but also it's like the most cliche thing of all time.
Was this all the 5-year-old? Like
It must
the,
have been.
the appliance
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So
I
had
don't
to
know
have
about
been.
the
It's
appliance
so
thing.
weird.
He's like, what if the
But-
coffee machine comes to life and tries to kill me? Like,
Literally.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That
I
must be a
bet-
kid.
I bet either that or it was just like the kid's idea was just I want guinea pigs that talk that are spies, and that was it.
But
and they just
that's
ran
such
with
a random thought.
that. It is, and
Kitchen
it's
appliances.
yes, but it's
There's
also like
no way a husband and wife came up with that.
true.
We love
There's no way.
you. We love you too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's strange because it's like the I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind.
You can tell
anyways.
we're sick.
Yeah, no,
We're
it's-
all a
It's starting to
little.
creep up
it's all
on
good.
us.
But anyway, so the guy's name is Leonard Saber. So this is like
Right.
the main villain, or so we
Yeah,
think.
big bad. Kind of.
And so they have to like infiltrate his home and acquire new information regarding a chip he's developing, which basically the chip is going in all home electronics that will connect them all. So it's weirdly like looking back, it's like a weird old version of Amazon.
Yeah, it is kind of
Or,
strange. They kind of predicted it.
Yeah, or Apple now, which is like weird because it's like you have the AirTags and the AirPods,
like
and
the Air Homes
Yeah.
and all that.
the
Yeah,
Google
yeah.
Homes and all this stuff.
Maybe
and
this
it's kind of
5-year-old kid's like a
freaking me out.
genius.
Yeah.
Somebody check on him now. Where is he?
Where is
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Did you know that 5-year-old kid, his first name was actually Elon? Elon, what? We got him.
I bet he's best friends with Robert Rodriguez's son.
Oh, 1,000%.
They're
They
still making
They went to
movies.
like boarding school together.
I bet they're both just engineers. Like they're
They're
both
not
just
in the
doing
film
some,
industry
yeah, they're
whatsoever.
Like, we had our one-hit wonders. We're good.
Yeah.
When we were 5, it's all good. But yeah, so and this chip, this whole like process, this whole thing project is called Cluster Storm.
Yes.
This is the thing. I never remembered the name because it's
No,
just
when you
so
just
generic.
when you just said it, I was like, was that actually the name? It's
Yeah,
like,
no,
yeah,
definitely.
I trust them.
Also, I just have a general note. The cinematography and the story of this are like so cliche in early 2000s because it's like the tough FBI boss, like who is Will Arnett.
Yeah.
The secret chip activity, the sketchy old CEO, et cetera, et cetera. Like it's
That's-
just like
yeah,
so
that's
of
fair.
its
Yeah,
time.
it's.
I
Yeah.
will say the cinematography, while it is very like early 2000s,
Yeah.
I kind of loved it.
Oh no, I loved it.
Like especially the fly scene. like,
Yeah.
The fly
weird,
scenes
like-
were so cool
Yeah,
to
they
me.
kind of
Yeah.
like they had a couple moments where I'm like, okay,
At
okay,
one point, he
I
G-force.
kinda
flew
missed it.
through a tennis racket,
Yeah, he
and I was
did.
like, "Whoa!"
yeah. I mean, it helps when your director is literally a visual effects
Visual
supervisor.
Oh, that's probably
Yeah.
true. I didn't think about
Oh.
that. Yeah.
Um,
There were a couple like impressive shots in this. That
Definitely.
explains it. He
And
knows
also,
what he's doing.
even just generally like the flat cinematography almost, or like the flat lighting just
Yeah.
throughout. It It was nice. It kind of was a palate cleanser for me from like the nowadays where it's like everything is super like one thing is super in focus and everything else is like completely blurry. Where it's like you kind of get a little bit of everything. It's just very nostalgic.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But it is very of its time. But yeah, so then the G-Force, they go and it's basically the opening scene is just like an action sequence. They
It's like a Mission Impossible scene.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Dump you right into it. They go out, they get into the home, they steal the information, but then, as one does for the movie's purpose, the next day during an FBI briefing, the files turn out to be false.
Oh no!
I wonder why. What happened? They stole the wrong things. And then the FBI, which is led by Will Arnett,
which another jump scare.
Awesome.
I was like, I know him, but how do I know him? And then I looked at the cast list.
Oh, I know Will Arnett.
Yeah.
That's my Arrested Development boy right there.
I was
going to
say
Arnett.
the way I know him, which actually we should add it to the list. I'm calling my shot now. Is RV, the Robin Williams movie.
I've never even heard of that.
Exactly. No one has. It's because my family goes camping. So my dad one
saw
day
a movie called RV and was like, I'm buying
That's
this.
so funny.
And it's Robin Williams, Will Arnett.
Really?
There's like the cast is loaded.
Yeah.
Kristen Chenoweth is in it.
Hello.
It's wild.
Wait, is this past? I'm sorry to interrupt
please.
everything. Is this past the part where that blonde girl shows up?
I don't
talk about her.
No. Yeah,
Can we talk about
it.
her?
'cause
I don't have to talk about her.
She was not acknowledged at all. I only knew her name for like the first 20 minutes she was in the movie because of the captions.
Yeah.
She showed up. He didn't really say anything.
Nope.
Like,
Nope, not at all.
I guess he was her assistant.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
his assistant.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get maybe.
I don't know.
I don't have it in
Was
my notes
there
at
a
all because I
relationship there?
didn't feel like it was
Her
important.
name's
'cause-
Marcy.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing, if you didn't bring her up, she wouldn't have gotten brought up once on
Yeah.
the
No,
show.
I could tell because
Yeah.
he glossed right over it. But
Yeah.
She
that
has no
poor
part.
blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does nothing in the movie.
I felt
There's
so
no need
bad
for her to be
for
in
her.
it.
There
It
are
almost
so
like-
many movies like that where it's like the
Yeah.
assistant
They just
who's
didn't
a woman.
Yeah,
It's
and it
just-
reminds
it's
me of
terrible.
like those like old like 50s,
Yeah.
60s movies where
Yeah,
the
where you
women are
don't-
just there.
Don't even acknowledge the woman.
Or
Right.
just
In
be
a
like an
picture.
attractive woman. Like, see,
because she's
we have
cute.
one too. Like,
She's a cute blonde, and she,
Right.
I kept waiting for a comment from like Zach Galifianakis to be like, "Do you think she likes me?" or like something
Yeah,
stupid
yeah.
like that.
just like those
Nothing.
hamsters were talking, like
Right.
Blaster and.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what?
that's cute too. I kind of liked that. I
Yeah.
love that girl.
Little
The
hamster
little
crush?
girl
Yeah.
hamster.
Yeah. It
Guinea
reminded
pig.
me.
Guinea pig.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Were we
We're in
calling them
big
hamsters
trouble.
the
We
whole
call
time?
them
That was a joke in the
hamsters.
H-Force.
They get offended by that.
Yeah.
You say H4.
Yeah.
Spin-off.
Spin-off.
No, but it actually, I was trying to think of what it reminded me of specifically. Kermit Swamp Ears. It was the teacher. I'll give you a refresher.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I blocked that one out.
The teacher who was doing the dissections of all the frogs, he has an
Yes.
assistant who like wants to like pursue science in the future. And
Oh.
throughout the whole movie, he's like going out and capturing frogs for like the experiments.
I do
and
remember
she's
that.
just not acknowledged. And he's like,
That's
look at my
terrible.
greatness and you stink and you're a woman. and I
Yeah,
hate
she's
you."
just there
And
just
it's
to be
awful.
there.
Yeah. And I think at one point she just like gets like, she like liberates herself and she's like, I'm out of here. And
Thank
she
At least
God.
out.
she has a moment.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure that
poor
happened.
Marcy.
But it's,
yeah,
yeah,
this,
poor
I guess
Marcy.
her name's Marcy, but Marcy in
is.
this
No
movie,
idea.
yeah. They
She's-
probably say it once.
Zach said it one time.
Yeah.
Maybe one.
Mhm.
But I
That
only
was
saw it
it.
because of the caption. Yeah.
Wild.
It's so weird.
Wild
I'm
stuff.
convinced there must have been a draft where she had more of like a part
There
to
had
play.
to be. Why would they not?
Yeah,
write
because
anything
for her.
there's no reason for her to be in it.
No,
There's nothing
none,
she does
none.
that Zach Galifianakis can't
It's just
do.
have a woman actor in it.
Yeah, just that's it.
Oh my god, it's insane. Hopefully she went on to have a long and extremely successful
I
career.
looked her up. I never heard
I
of
never.
her.
I was just gonna say that. I saw the cast list. I never heard her name before in
Yeah.
my life.
Dang.
This is her peak.
It's okay. Yeah, rest in peace. But yeah, so the FBI, which is led by Will Arnett,
Yes.
calls for the capture of the G-Force members because they went out on this task to save themselves against their permission.
Yeah.
And they shut down their division of the Bureau.
This is
and
where I'm
they
confused.
forced them to escape and hide in a delivery
Yes.
truck. Yes.
And this made me furious.
Okay.
Because in real life, if you could somehow pull off a bunch of these small little animals can speak fluent English and know what's going on,
Right.
you would win every war.
Yeah.
It's genius.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have another mention about the animals talking. So they speak, right?
Uh-huh.
Why is Zach and Marcy the only people to hear them?
And then they have like the
They have
devices,
the translator
right?
thing, yeah.
Are they translators?
No, I'm saying everyone else has the translators.
Is that what
oh,
is happening
I thought they
here?
had the
They
translator.
They
must.
did. I think they had like. I
Yeah.
think they were
Yeah,
all
'cause
in
they
a
had a little
network. They're all
thing.
talking
Yeah.
to each other.
Oh,
But
that could make
because
sense.
then that FBI guy was like, "How is this possible that
Yes.
they're talking?"
Because then
So
they give
he
them
had-
the translator. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
because
they
they
did.
were at the pet store, and I was like, "How
No,
are they?
oh, yeah.
How
Has
is
no
nobody?
one- yeah.
Well, and they're moving around like humans,
Right.
And
right.
nobody's
That's
even
they're on
like,
2 legs, like, hey man, like,
yeah, they're literally like finger guns, and I'm like, what is going
like
on?
dabbing each other up.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
hang on a minute.
Yes.
But it's like such a good idea. If you can get flies to do spy work, like,
Well, yeah.
Fly
then you
on the
win.
wall.
Yes.
Is that
It's
not
literally
just,
fly on
Yeah.
the wall?
so like if I was so shocked that Will Arnett wasn't like, oh, we just like changed how the world works forever.
Yeah.
Well,
This
also
is
it's like
insane.
He was like,
Yeah,
"No,
they're-
shut it down."
Shut it
exactly,
down.
and like he's not worried about where they might end up. Like if the FBI is like, we don't want you, are they not going to go off and do their own thing and possibly get in the way of the FBI? Like this is a problem that he could have just like spearheaded and he did not.
He didn't at all. He wanted no part of it.
Right.
Yeah, he's just Will Arnett being Will Arnett.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
bless him. I love Will Arnett. But
Oh,
God
what's the show that he's in on Netflix?
Ted Lasso.
No, well, he's in
That's-
Ted Lasso.
Is that Will Arnett?
no, Will
No.
Arnett's not Ted Lasso.
No,
Who's
Will
Ted
Arnett.
Lasso?
Jason
the
Sudeikis.
Sorry,
murder
everybody.
mystery show that you put me on to.
Murderville.
Murderville.
I love Murderville.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Will
That's
Arnett.
what I meant. Not
Yeah,
Ted
I was literally just
Lasso.
watching it with like my friend. Hi, Nicole.
Yeah.
Shout out Nicole. She's
Yes.
listening. We were watching Murderville
is
together.
so good.
Yeah.
Murderville's amazing.
That's Will Arnett.
It made me think of that, and I miss it, and I'm excited for it to come back.
I agree. When I remember how I
anyways.
said Sam Rocco's one of my favorite living actors.
Yeah.
So is Will Arnett.
Oh, 100%.
Two of them
Fair.
are in this
Yeah,
movie. It's like
definitely.
Jason Bateman,
Yeah,
Matt
Jason Bateman's
Damon,
up there.
Will Arnett, and Sam Rockwell are my
Yep.
four. Those are my
Yeah.
four. Those are my boys.
There you go. This
yeah.
movie's great for you, though.
And,
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
and this assistant girl.
Yes.
She made the list now
Top five.
after
She
this.
did- yeah.
She's actually number one.
She's number. We're gonna work with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get her on the
Sure, we
show.
contact her.
We could get her on the
No,
show.
doing.
that's probably a
Yeah.
reachable one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a reachable
Not Robert
one.
Sorry,
Rodriguez
Marcy.
or yeah, Patrick Warburton. Anyways, one day, knock on wood. But yeah, so they end up at a pet store
How?
and in a truck
Why?
because
That's
they
a
escaped.
good question.
Why
They
is the pet-
escaped.
Okay, but why is the truck going to the pet store? How did they end up at the pet store?
I don't remember.
They
Watched it
didn't-
this morning too.
Yeah, no, you don't remember because it never happened.
Oh, they never.
They never mentioned
Oh,
it.
okay. I thought
They
you were
got in the truck,
quizzing
the
me. I
truck
was like, I
started
had to write
moving,
that down.
and then the guy had them in the pet
Wait.
store.
Oh my God, you're right.
It literally nothing happened.
Oh my God.
That's why this movie. I feel like there was 4 scenes in the movie. Like there's literally like it's just bouncing. Nothing happened.
It's the
Why
beginning,
did the
the
truck go
pet
to
store,
the pet store?
and then the end.
That's exactly
it.
exactly.
I know this is audio only, so people can't see my
No,
face. But like,
he is absolutely shocked.
oh my God, they never explained
Never.
that.
Dumbfounded.
He just ended up in a pet store.
Dude, this must have been something that got chopped up in post.
It is-
You have
Something
a girl who
happened.
has nothing to do with it. They end up in a pet. Something happened.
It's also like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's short.
So it's like
It took me 3 days to watch.
it took me 2 days to watch it.
Yeah.
Did it actually?
Yeah.
I kept falling asleep,
yeah,
or like I was confused and I
it's-
stopped.
That's very fair.
It's crazy. But also going back to Kermit Swamp Ears, same exact thing happens, except that is explained.
That one's explained.
Like,
They
they
end up in a
get
pet store.
to the pet store because
Yeah.
the guy works at the pet store.
That
and
one
he
makes
takes them
sense.
in a truck, and
No.
you see the truck
Oh
go
my
from
God,
point
they
A to point
never
B.
explained
Never
it.
It's
ever.
insane. But yeah, so they end up there for some
Oh my God.
insane reason.
Never explained.
And they're mistaken for regular hamsters. That's like
Which we just did. H-Force.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yeah.
really
H-Force.
bad actually.
And are put in a cage with another guinea pig named Hurley, a hamster named Bucky, and 3 silly little mice. And I thought they were very cute.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
Very
I
Nick
thought they were
characters.
really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I was like, I would be friends with these dudes.
Oh.
And a family comes in and takes Blaster and Juarez, which are the two like
Juarez,
main
yeah.
other than
Darwin.
Sam Rockwell.
Darwin, yes.
Darwin, yeah.
Those are the other 2 members of the G-Force that I forgot to mention
Yeah.
the names because it's so confusing.
Are those the two that like have a thing for each other?
Yes.
Okay, got
But
it. Got
do
it.
they?
But do they? Or she just
You
want you to
never
think
know.
that? Yeah.
And Will Arnett continues to search for the G-Force, requesting them dead or alive.
Crazy.
He is
For
like,
some like,
yeah, he's like,
Like,
I want to
like,
capture them.
I
guess
get why he's tracking him down because they are
Yeah.
very dangerous because like
Yeah.
they fully know spy work and know, like understand
Sure.
English.
Right.
But also like you had your chance, dog. You blew
Yeah,
it.
you literally
Yeah,
said we're
yeah.
shutting you down, and then was like, "Why'd they leave? We had to go
What
capture them."
the?
now."
What's up with that?
stinks.
It just seems very blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
Yes.
on
And also,
event.
I want
Thanks,
to
John.
talk about this romance for a second
Yes, please
between kind of a love triangle.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
of? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see if I got this straight.
Yeah, yeah,
And I'll
yeah.
ask you a question about it specifically.
Okay.
So the guy gerbil that's not Sam Rockwell
Yeah.
is into the girl gerbil.
Blaster is into Juarez.
Blasters
Thank
and
you.
Juarez. Yeah.
GeForce translator
Yes.
over here. So they're into each other.
Yeah.
Well, he's into her.
Yes,
And she is not making it clear she's into him.
correct.
So she could potentially be lying, saying she's into Sam Rockwell,
Mhm.
just
yeah.
to make him more interested in her, or she is into Sam
That's
Rockwell.
what she did.
Yeah, that's what she did.
Yes.
So we don't know who she's into. Now, be honest. Is this the tactic you use to get Nick?
No, it is not.
So this
It is
doesn't
absolutely
work?
not. No, I have never personally used this tactic.
Okay,
no.
so I should stop using this tactic.
You should
This is what I
probably.
use.
Yeah.
That might be where you're going wrong.
I am a single man, so maybe that's why it's not working.
It maybe.
Don't
Yeah.
take your
We'll talk after.
relationship advice from G-Force. Yeah.
Yeah, now from this
Dang
movie.
it.
Darn.
Almost every other movie we've covered, you can take notes.
Not G-Force.
Not
from this
G-Force.
movie.
Do
Okay.
not listen to Juarez.
Understood.
Yeah.
Just listen to any other Greenlit episode, and you could probably pick up, or just watch any of the other movies. And
Fair.
Yeah,
so
you
every
can
time I
pick up
like
on it.
someone, I should stop watching GeForce, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing for the last 21 years.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that explains it.
I know this came out in 2009. Don't question it, but
Were you
it's
the
totally fine.
5-year-old kid?
I gotta go. Oh, I should go. I'm really sick all of a
This is your
sudden.
Also, we have to talk for a minute about Speckles because we never
Who?
mentioned him, and he's a pretty big part.
Who?
It's the mole,
You mean Nicolas
Oh.
Cage?
Nicolas
I don't know who
Cage.
this
I kept
Speckles
calling him
is.
Mole.
Speckles, yeah, his name is Speckles.
I hate
which
the way he
never-
speaks.
I so love.
He's part of the G-Force. He's
Is that
just
your
the mole.
impression of This is really great radio, guys. But yeah, so he's the mole. So in the very beginning, I forgot to mention this. He's like their guy in the chair, as mentioned in Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's a good way
He's
to put
kind of like
it.
he's the behind the scenes guys on the computer. He's doing
Yeah.
all like the back end stuff. And in this scene in the pet store, he plays dead. Or I don't know, like if you like either he like pretends to die,
plays
but then
dead.
everyone thinks he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
because
he
he's
gets-
trying to escape and get them out of there.
Right.
And he ends up getting like crushed in like a truck
Like
or
a
something.
garbage
right?
truck.
Yeah.
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 Which is not according to the plan.
No.
They
No.
make it very
Rest in
abundant.
peace,
Like,
Nicolas Cage.
yeah, he's dead.
Or so we think.
Yeah.
Never to be seen again.
Yeah.
This guy's gone. Or so we think. And at this point, because they keep bringing this up, and I always think it's so funny when movies do this. I love it. I think it's
Okay.
I think it's
There
incredible.
we go.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure
They
we do
have
it.
the countdown, the clock.
Yes, I love that.
Oh, I
For
do.
Cluster Storm.
They do.
24 hours at this point.
Here
in the
we
movie.
go.
So
Yeah.
Here we go. This is where we're at. And again, not a whole lot takes place in the 24-hour mark to the 12-hour mark to the
None.
6-hour mark.
That
to
is
the
very,
1 hour
nothing
mark,
happens at
etc.
all. Yeah.
So stick with me here,
I'm a
because if I say
bad
like
team.
one sentence and then it's like 12 hours now, that's why.
That's what happens.
But yeah, so Galifianakis lets a special agent cockroach, which I thought this scene was wild and also weirdly really out of place.
I don't remember it.
A special agent cockroach with all of his like buddies, it's like a bunch of cockroaches, out to attack some FBI agents and steal the chip with all of the information on Cluster Storm on it.
I thought it was
So-
disgusting because
yeah.
I just recently killed a cockroach. in my
Yeah, I
shower.
just saw one at the Blue Line, like when we were shooting Alone
You did?
Again, and
Yeah,
it
at
was-
least
yeah,
it wasn't
and
in
I
your
was
shower at
freaking out.
1 a.m.
Oh,
That's
right.
a
home
very
from
bad
work.
Believe me,
one.
I've been
Yeah.
there before. We've been there before.
We have been actually
That's a
been there
bad
before.
one.
couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
then Nick
no
ran back to
fun.
the room going, "Oh, I'm scared to go to the bathroom."
No,
Yes,
no,
you did. Yes, you
no.
did.
I
It's you
believe it.
coming in and going, "Can you kill it? I'm too scared,"
Yes.
and then I do it.
And then nope. You
I'm too
shuffled back into the room and go, "I'm too scared. I lost it."
I feel like knowing the two of you, Nick would be the one that's like, I'm
Oh.
scared.
Okay,
Actually,
no,
yeah.
that one time I did lose it.
Yeah.
It was gone forever, and then I was scared because I was scared of the unknown.
Yeah.
No, that
The other
happens.
times I did kill it. Like if you see a spider, even if it's really small,
Yeah.
if it's gone and you know it's in the room, it's the
that's
scariest
true.
feeling.
I had a
in the
week
world.
ago where there was like this giant spider like right above my bed, and I went to go smack it, and I didn't get it, and
it was gone
and it
forever.
was just gone forever.
Yep. Nope.
I was like, that's just in my sheets now.
would've
so
cried.
scary.
Yeah.
I
I haven't slept there since.
Yeah. There you go.
I've been on the street corner.
Yeah.
Been sleeping in my bed.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, Nick, please let me in.
But yeah, so Darwin and Hurley, which again, at this point,
Who's
I wrote
Hurley?
the names down. Exactly, I was just gonna say
His
I wrote
brother.
the
Oh,
names
right,
down and I
right.
can't remember. It's the
chubby
guy
one.
with the chubby one with the like
Yes,
mohawk.
Yes.
They realize they have matching birthmarks, and Hurley assumes that they're brothers, and Darwin wants like nothing to do with it.
Which, by the way, you
Yeah.
have a brother, as do
Yeah.
I.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a brother, but you have a sibling.
Correct.
Do
Twin sister.
any of you? Yeah, twin sister. Twin
That's
sister.
it.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys have matching birthmarks?
Not that
No.
I've checked.
No, right?
No.
So if I saw someone with like another mole on his arm, I'd
Right.
be like, "Oh, you must be
Yeah.
my brother."
Well,
They did have the same like color though.
True.
And we do find out later
They are brothers.
I mean,
they
they are
could
actually brothers.
possibly be.
Well,
brothers.
actually, no, yeah, it was
He
never
was-
really
We never
confirmed,
found out it
right?
was,
They
but-
just accepted.
That's
it, which
true.
is kind of
It was just a weird, like, oh, you also have a patch of gray hair. You must be my brother.
You also wear
Hurley-
glasses and have blue eyes?
Dude,
Or my
no
brother?
way.
Hurley was
I have that
just,
same jacket.
Oh my God, brothers.
He just wanted family.
I know. It was
Hurley.
very sweet.
was
I liked
cute.
Hurley a lot.
Yeah.
That was like the one thing I really
I
enjoyed
liked
about
Hurley.
Hurley
I
was
did for
great.
most of it.
Yeah.
I think once he got on the field, he became a little annoying.
Okay,
in my
sure. He was,
opinion.
like,
Yeah,
but
he was.
clumsy and
Yeah, he was just like that comic, like, oh, he's screwing everything up.
Right,
kind of
right.
Yeah,
guy,
like
which-
not the time, Hurley.
like the man in
Yeah,
the yellow hat.
exactly. Yeah, he's the man with the yellow hat.
Yeah. Also, just really quickly, if I was siblings with everyone that I had like matching shirts with, specifically in Disney,
Dude, it became over.
dude, I like
All the
I have
dads.
all of the dads. I'd be
You do. You just have a
brothers with.
dad wardrobe.
Because I just go to Target and like whatever
Yeah.
first shirt I see, I'm like this one,
It's
and then
so
all the dads do
embarrassing.
the same thing, and then I'm like, hey, nice Star Wars shirt, and I'm wearing the exact same one. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, are you kidding?
Like right now, look, you're gonna go to like a barbecue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like
ready.
that you're
I'm ready to
hosting.
grill, man. I
Yeah.
love it. Like it's just my.
You-
I
you
feel
are like the
this is my
suburban
style
grill dad.
forever. Like this is
Forever.
it. This is
Yeah.
gonna be it.
Yeah, 100%. You're gonna have the same
Um,
jacket when you're like 60.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
to. It's wonderful. I love it.
I will be honest.
It
I'm
probably
obsessed
will
with
hold
that
up.
jacket.
It's a nice
Probably.
jacket.
Thank you. But yeah, so they realize that they're maybe brothers, and they escape the pet shop. They have this whole interaction. They fall out of like the bottom of the pet shop,
Oh,
of
yeah.
the like cage with the hamster. The hamster's like a lunatic, by the way. I don't know.
Where
if
did they
I
fall
mentioned
into?
that. Just on the ground.
Basement?
The
Oh yeah, 'cause wait, they didn't fall into the bottom of a pet shop. They fell like outside.
what?
Yeah,
I don't
it was
remember
like
this.
dark.
It was dark and weird.
It was not a
I
pet
think it was just the
shop.
lights were off because it was nighttime
It didn't look like
the lights
I
were
don't
off
know.
where? The basement?
in the pet shop. No,
But
because
it
they
didn't
just dropped
have
out
the
of the
same,
bottom
like,
of the-
floor.
Oh,
no,
maybe
I
I'm
thought it was
shop.
like a dingy,
Yeah,
like.
no, it was
Oh.
different.
I must have missed that.
What is this movie?
I don't know.
How did I not get this? Any
I
of
don't
this?
know.
We're just blown away. Well, I think we all watched it and didn't watch it at the same time.
No,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all collectively have seen the movie together, but all of us have different patches of memory
Yeah.
of the movie
Yeah.
that like build upon each other. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then Galifianakis realizes the chip they stole is hacked, and they're like, "How did that happen? What's going on?" And Saber, which is the
The bad guy.
bad guy
I remember
slash
him.
company,
Yeah.
has an informant whose identity we don't know.
Yeah.
And it's like just this talking, little audio wave
Yeah,
on the
it's like
screen.
the old clips we used to do for our Instagram.
What was-
Yeah, exactly.
Do we remember that guy's name?
It was some
Like the fake
crazy
name or something weird.
It was some.
like German, Russian,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
nuts. It was
and
awesome.
I will say we'll
It
get
was
to it,
awesome.
but that was a twist that actually did kind of get me. I'm not.
It got
gonna
me.
lie. Yeah.
It got me.
because you guys you have never seen it,
I don't know
and
it.
Maddie just doesn't remember it.
I guess
Yeah.
apparently never saw it. Or
Because this,
something.
like from the beginning, I like knew almost everything that was going to happen in the movie. Like I remember,
I thought I did.
everything.
Yeah,
From-
it's true.
Well, except for the
I
the
didn't.
fly, and except the fact that they like throw you right into the movie. I
Yeah,
remembered
it's
like
shocking.
the cliche-ness of it. I remember them like being part of the
Oh,
FBI. I
really?
remember the twist. I remember like all of the characters. I don't remember their names, but I remember like
Fair.
visually. It was actually pretty surprising that I
Wow.
remembered
Huh.
all of it.
See, I knew like half the twist. We'll get
Yeah.
into it later, but like, I knew. Oh yeah, I won't say that. We'll get
Yeah,
into it. Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah,
spoil
yeah, yeah.
G-Force for
Yeah,
our
please
listeners.
don't.
Yeah,
Right. But yeah. And the informant, whose identity again we don't know, tells him that they're almost ready for launch and that their access to satellites is vital to success.
Has
now
to
we
happen.
don't know why, because Saber, the guy, doesn't really, I think, fully know what's going on. And this like
Yeah.
informant guy is like, no, we have to make sure that we have access to these satellites. Just trust me.
I will say
And he
I've seen
trusts
this
him.
movie. I don't really know what's going on either.
I don't really know.
I don't know
I
either.
feel like I'm
why.
watching it for the first time again.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right?
okay,
Just by me explaining
okay,
it.
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, Nick. Yeah.
I need someone to explain this to me, actually.
And now we're at 12 hours to launch. So
Yeah, it's been
those
like 2
three
weeks.
things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Blaster and Juarez escape their
Who?
family, the two lovers.
And have you been here?
Sorry.
Because the family adopts them. There's a family that takes them out and adopts
Those
them.
two
two love-
kids, I wanted to smack,
Oh yeah, same.
Oh, horrendous.
especially
Yeah.
that boy.
Yeah,
Well,
because
the kid was just like the bad kid from Toy Story 1.
Yes.
Sid.
Yeah,
Sid. It was
Yeah.
Sid.
Yeah, it was just Sid.
I thought the same
That was
thing.
it. But yeah, so they escape their family by toy car. They get a toy car and
Oh,
they
yeah.
skirt away.
Sick.
And it's so funny that you're just like, oh right, that
Yeah, I
happened.
forgot this
It's
happened. I only
amazing.
watched it 4 hours
Um,
ago.
and almost simultaneously, Darwin and Hurley come to the realization that the chips are used as weapons in household appliances because
Right.
they have to fight off kitchen supplies that are like robotic AI weapon things.
Yeah,
like they're
which
just
that's when
with
this-
the chip.
spoil a little bit. I really didn't mind the movie up until like this point where I was like, oh, like a microwave's coming to life.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is taking a little too
scary.
It was a little bit. It freaked me out as a kid. I'll tell you that. And I like remembered how scared I was as a kid when rewatching.
That's
you know, Darwin had a few really good one-liners.
Who? Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell.
He said something about when he defeated that first machine. He was like, I don't think this will cover the extended warranty. It was just so silly.
Yeah. But yeah, so then they reunite with Galifianakis. They all come together finally, and he tells the G-Force that they aren't genetically modified and that they're just normal guinea pigs. This is heartbreaking because the whole movie they thought that they were these special.
Now I love this part of the movie. Yeah, because there's always that cliche of like at the end of the second act of a movie, something tragic happens and like the friendship breaks up. And in this movie, it's a minute. Yeah. Where they're all upset. And I think I timed it. It's literally a minute later. Yeah. He's like, all right, we're back. Yeah. Like, okay, we have no time to dwell on this whatsoever.
So wait, how did they like learn all this stuff? They went through training?
Apparently.
Zach Galifianakis just trained them.
He trained talking guinny pigs.
Yeah, and that blonde assistant.
And figured out.
Don't forget her.
Yeah.
Marcy.
Yeah,
Marcy.
Tune in next week for Marcy. But yeah, and then this doesn't stop them from believing in themselves because they are just like, we're gonna do this.
It's only 10 seconds.
It was like almost a pointless scene. And then
just needed that
Galifianakis
breakup moment. That's all they needed.
Yeah.
Right. Galifianakis.
Who?
This guy. Ben. He gives them these souped up hamster balls, which is like
heck yeah.
It was awesome. I remembered this very vividly, and I was really excited to rewatch it.
This is the only. This is like the poster, isn't it? Them and like the balls.
I think so.
Yeah. It's the only thing I knew of this movie.
Yeah, and then they escape the grips of the FBI. Because the FBI comes to the house, to Galifianakis' house, and then they all escape in the little hamster balls.
Yeah, and there's
this scene was wild. The chase scene.
It's insane.
It's wild. Their cars are like totaled beyond belief for these guinea pigs. Like the one goes like up over a car and smashes, like the windshield smashed in. I've just never seen a scene like that. Like a chase
so much
scene.
Violence.
It's awesome.
And it was over all the guinea pigs.
Just over these tiny little balls that are going like 80 miles an hour.
Yes.
Which is insane.
So fast.
Yeah.
And So they begin to break into Saber's lab to try and download the information on Clusterstorm. When time runs out and Clusterstorm is launched, this is it.
Yeah, here we go. It's been 24 hours.
It's been full 24 hours
in 10 minutes.
Yeah. And Blaster, Juarez, and Darwin break in while Hurley is eating a little sweet treat while on the lookout. It was very cute.
He was?
He was eating like little cherries and stuff. He was like, I'm on lookout, but no one's gonna notice if I'm gonna go get a snack.
It was cute, but I was like, dude, you're gonna mess this up.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I swear I have no memory of this whatsoever.
And all of the appliances.
I promise I watched the movie.
Yeah. And all the appliances come to life and they start attacking people. And a microwave traps Hurley. Yeah, it's really scary.
That I know.
Yeah. Well, that's why, because he was not looking out. He was not on lookout.
He was going for cake. Yeah, that cake did look good.
He had little cherries and he was going crazy.
Yeah.
And then Saber, the guy, doesn't realize his products were supposed to do that. Like, he has no idea. Because up until this point, we thought he was the bad guy. So who's up to this?
Who is the bad guy, guys?
And then there's a fight between the G-Force and the robot that has Hurley, which is like this massive robot. That has Hurley
is a mix of all the appliances.
All the appliances with the chips and they're all together. And that's why the satellites are so important, to connect all of the appliances with each other.
Oh, that's why.
And make them all evil.
Yep.
I was paying attention.
Yeah, I knew that.
And they accidentally trip the wire that blows up the building, causing rubble to separate Darwin and the gang. Mm-hmm. So they're like, go on without me. It was essentially the chess scene in the first Harry Potter movie, where they're like,
sure.
It's that. It reminded me of that. And that whole meme is incredible. But anyways, but yeah, so then Darwin continues on and tries to steal the information needed to shut down Saber, only to find out, here we go, that the mole is alive, Speckles is alive, and he immediately admits that he's the villain who manipulated Saber because his parents got killed by humans.
Now here's what happened.
Instantaneously.
It's crazy.
I knew the mole was alive immediately. The second he died, I was like, okay, he's coming back.
He's not gone forever.
So easily.
I didn't know how he was coming back, but
exactly. I thought the main bad guy was going to be revealed to be Will Arnett. And that's why he wanted to shut down the program from the beginning.
Interesting.
Because it made no sense why he wanted to shut it down. So I'm like, that would make sense.
Yeah.
If he was a super villain.
Okay.
I didn't think it was going to be the mole.
Yeah.
So this movie gets points.
Yeah.
But he is the mole.
He's literally the mole.
Yeah. And actually, if it was Will Arnett, it might have made more sense plot-wise.
Sure.
If it was him.
Yeah, but it's
fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Whatever.
And also, weirdly, everyone, even Saber and Galifianakis, can hear this and see this entire conversation.
Sure.
Like, everyone could hear and see it perfectly.
Why not?
That's what I'm saying.
It was so strange. Very strange. And then Speckles, the mole, becomes this giant stereotypical robot and starts destroying the humans. And then Darwin convinces him pretty quickly that the G-Force is his family, and he immediately changes his mind.
Immediately.
Like, I'm so sorry.
That's it.
Instantly.
Yeah.
That's it. And like, what was even the point if his mind could be changed so easily? Like, why?
Can't you ask that question about this entire movie? What was the point?
Yeah, what was the point?
And yeah, then they shut down the robot. It comes crashing down, and they save Hurley's life. And Darwin says that he's proud to be his brother. It's a very sweet.
It's sweet.
Sweet little wrap
I wish
up.
I could be Sam Rockwell's brother too.
Yeah. And yeah, to kind of end the movie, they add Hurley to the G-Force. They get an acceptance video from the head of the FBI, which I
Yes,
thought was so
they
funny. And we see that Speckles is taking out all the chips from the appliances, which is going to take like forever.
Yeah.
And
deserves
Will
it.
Arnett is stuck in like Antarctica or something.
Sure.
Yeah,
They just,
that
like,
was funny.
Yeah.
exiled him. I don't
He
know
was like,
what.
it's so cold. How long do I have to be here?
It's very strange. But yeah, and they all get their badges and then they party.
Yeah, they
And
do.
then-
Another
Wait.
Black Eyed Peas needle drop.
That's-
Yup.
Can we talk
Why?
about
So
that?
much Black Eyed
All the
Peas.
Black Eyed Peas songs, and then it was like a Flow Rida song,
Yeah.
and then it went. They played that twice, and then they went back to another Black Eyed
It's
Peas
so
song for the
weird.
credits.
Yeah, because they play like the same song like 5 times.
5 times.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like they only
Um,
could afford the one.
Literally.
Yeah.
And yeah, all is well in the world, and that is
That's G-Force.
It's a wild, wild film. Maddie, as our special guest, quickly, do you want to just give us final thoughts? What did you think when rewatching?
It did
this?
not hold up at all.
At all.
That movie's terrible.
Not at all.
It's probably if a kid watched it, they were like, "Oh, this is neat. They're
Yeah.
guinea pigs doing human things."
Right. Which
Like,
is what
cool
I thought.
human things. Yeah. But when you watch it back, like there are so many unanswered questions, like
Yeah.
Marcy,
Mhm.
and how did they get to that pet store? We
Right.
don't know. We will never know.
We'll never
How did
know.
the mole even get out of the truck?
We'll never know.
We'll never
no
know.
idea.
So I just don't think this is for adults. This is a Disney movie that is solely for children with no
Yeah.
minds.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Fair.
Pelton?
I will say, not to pull one last little surprise twist here,
Yeah.
maybe it's because I went in with such a low bar.
You didn't like it, did you?
I didn't mind it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I'm not-
I didn't like it.
Sure.
No,
But I was like, this is just a movie.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed.
It's so whatever.
It's so like if,
Yeah.
if someone like really badly for some reason wanted to put on G-Force, I'd be like, okay.
Sure.
I really didn't mind it.
Yeah. I mean,
gonna lie.
listen, if it was on in the background, I wouldn't like have a visceral reaction.
No, it's not
I
like
would
Fred.
never put it on
Yeah.
willingly.
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
It's fair. But like it's I don't know. It was
It's
okay.
cute.
It was okay.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the most generic movies I've ever watched.
for sure.
Well
Yeah,
said.
I think the only special thing about it was the guinea pigs, like just the idea of there being talking guinea pigs.
Very 5-year-old thing to think.
Exactly.
It was unique
It was unique.
Yeah, but also
Um,
the most generic thing ever somehow.
somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it fell flat on its face, just in general, but honestly, not as bad as I was expecting. It was just very
Exactly.
bland. It was
My
very
standards
meh.
were set too high.
Yeah.
Because I thought I loved this movie. And I
Yeah,
thought it was
exactly.
great.
Your
but
bar was high. My bar was like rock
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
I loved young Will Arnett, but I love him in everything. So
Sure,
that's
it's
not really
Arnett
fair.
and Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell,
which definitely helps.
Zach Galifianakis, I like.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
a-
the characters, but I didn't love the movie.
The one blonde
That's fair.
assistant.
Yeah.
Marcy.
Marcy.
And yeah, one final thought on G-Force.
You get to do it
Maddie,
in
you wanna
person.
say it with
Yay.
us?
Ready?
Yes.
I
can't
can't
believe
believe
this
this got
got
greenlit.
greenlit.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
Feels
Thank you
good,
all
doesn't
for
it?
Yeah, it does
listening.
feel good.
Thank you all for listening. Thank you, Maddie, for being here.
Thank
this
you
has
for
been
having
a
me.
wonderful, wonderful time. Happy to have you in studio.
First guest of season
Yes.
2. It's
First
a good
guest of
start.
season
Good
2 and
start.
first recurring guests on the show in general.
That's true. First
Yeah.
ever
Oh
recurring
my
guest.
gosh,
Yeah.
I
We're
love it.
getting a couple of firsts today.
It's not because everyone else says no to us.
Yeah.
It's not the
It's
reason.
not because I'm the most avid listener.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and thank you all for tuning in to this week. And next week, join us.
Yeah, you want to explain this one?
Yes. So we're bringing back, I think we're filling out the Robert Rodriguez trilogy.
Oh my God.
He's
with
back.
He's back. Our guy is back. We're talking about a little movie called Shorts. And we'll get into it next week, but it's our guest's pick.
Yes, it was not on our list whatsoever.
It was on our list.
It is?
Yeah, it was for
Oh.
me. We'll get into it.
Okay, we'll have to wait till next week.
But tune in next week for a movie called Shorts with our special guest, Yankel Gelman.
Yes.
And we love him, and we're so excited.
Big fans of Yankel on the
Yes.
show.
And we will talk to you next week.
Yes, see you next
Bye-bye.
week.
Bye.